held beneath time and shadow, waiting for the moment when it could return. Welcome back to Tales of Althea. This is the long-awaited chronicle of forgotten paths and lost episodes of a party that once stood at the edge of legend. We're proud to announce the return of this campaign. And yes, the missing parts. Blame the dungeon master. He knows what he did. But now, we return to the tale.
To remember, we begin with a gathering, not just of friends and family, but of allies, and yes, enemies to some but not to all. The party, hearts heavy with what lay ahead, prepared to journey to the unpredictable homeland of Varys, the Feywild, a place of wonder, beauty, and ever-changing danger. Before they left, they sought a moment of peace. Traveling south to the Shademount Cathedral Empire, a towering kingdom of man shrouded in shadow, ever threatened by the demonic war raging in the southern deserts of Cumoy. Here stood a school of arcane brilliance. And into its halls they brought Helena, a mysterious, emotionless girl they found wrapped in darkness. This gift of opportunity was their hope for her salvation. With hearts steadied, they returned to their new home, a once military outpost, now their stronghold, and began their journey into the Feywild.
The Feywild was like a dream with teeth. Magic, mood, and madness reigned supreme. And the one unbreakable rule: never speak your true name. Varys's return home was anything but welcoming. Her outpost and home at the Feywild's edge had fallen to darkness. Her companion and party member Maxwell was taken by darkness and shadow. And before they could catch their breath, they were captured, bound and gagged by the Eladrin of the Four Seasons. The charge: abandoning her post. But corruption had seeped deep into the Feywild. Their captors were attacked, forcing the party to flee across wild, untamed magic. They stumbled into a Pixies party, entrancing, dangerous, and all-consuming, only to be rescued by a mysterious woman named Cleora, who guided them to the Autumn settlement. But not before Aspen had fallen susceptible to charm and gave his true name. A reunion followed, brief, bittersweet. Varys's father welcomed her with joy, but the happiness was short-lived. Assassins struck, driving poison into his veins and framing the party for the crime.
Dragged to prison, they faced a choice: escape and be forever hunted, or trust in Lily, Maxwell's familiar, to bring justice. They waited. Lily returned, briefcase in hand, heart full of fire, and won them 1 month to clear their names. The court agreed. And so, the party traveled north, deep into the icy realms of the Winter Court. There, they uncovered the truth: a hag had taken the queen's place, poisoning the realm from within. The impostor was slain, the true queen awakened, grateful, and granted them safe passage, and her seal to prove their innocence. Even Day, Varys's estranged brother and once accuser, began to see her again. He requested their aid in the Weeping Forest, where an antidote to their father's poison might grow. But that forest was home to a sorrowful, ancient archfey. They agreed, nearly dying for it. Airmed, the party's cleric, struck a desperate deal. In exchange for their lives, they would never speak of what transpired there again, but the cost was dear. In the first strike of battle, Lily was destroyed.
Shattered, but victorious, they returned with the cure. Varys's father was saved. And for the first time, the Feywild considered joining the material plane's war against the demons. Their return home brought a message. William, once apprenticed to the Great Summer Star, had been trapped in a place called Extinction for 3 years, reaching out with magic that no one answered, until now. The party set out for Alnevia, elven lands in the north. There, a madman whispered of an undead city beneath the world. Ignoring the warnings, they found it. Extinction was unlike anything they had seen, a city of the undead living ordinary lives as their flesh rotted from their bones. The living, called Smoothskins, were rare and watched. At Denner's Den, a strange tavern in the city, they met Terry Denner, a vampire with charm and mystery, and Lorena, a regal vampire woman escorted by Aspen's past. A vampire who had once nearly turned Aspen's brother. Emotions boiled. But they held back, for Terry's sake. Searching for William, they climbed into a hidden alcove above the city, where a strange mist descended like the first snow of winter. There, their appearances changed, visions of their potential selves, crowned, cursed, radiant, or burned. They found him. William, tired, broken, withered in soul, sat at a table beside a golden casket, surrounded by potions, breathing white mist into the streets below. And then,
Hello, everybody, and welcome to 20 Sides of Failure. Got a little bit of a late start, but that is a-okay. We're going to go ahead and get out of the way our lovely players today, and we're going to start off with our Elvish Sorceress.
Hi everyone, my name's Mythical, and I am the voice of Arabella Avalon, the Draconic Sorceress, and my quote today is a little long, but it's pretty cool. You don't get to dictate how I feel. You might get the orders out there, but not in here. You don't get to tell me we can fuck, but I can't fall for you. That's not fair. You can only respect what I choose to do. So we're not doing this again until I want to risk my heart. And if I fall, then that's my problem, not yours. You're not responsible for my choices.
Isn't that the second book?
First.
It's the first. I'm like, I know it. Which was the first, or is it the second? It's about fucking, so it's definitely the first or second.
Right.
Since you spoke next, let's go ahead and get our... The fuck are you? Elvish Ranger, yes. I was going to say Elvish Rogue. I'm like, nope, that's not right.
Right, not a rogue anymore. Yup. Hello.
No, you're an Eladrin.
There's two of us.
You're an Eladrin. You are not an elf. How dare you? I've never said elf. I've always called you an Eladrin.
I was waiting for this fuck up to happen. I'm
Hey.
like, yeah, this is a matter of time.
It's not my fault. I call you an Eladrin. You don't know what you are.
I mean, honey, Eladrin is subspecies, elf is species. Don't come for me.
I will. I did. I have. Continue.
There we go.
Now he has to go change his britches.
Hello. I'm Nuran, and I will be doing Fiora, our Elven Ranger. My quote is, I feel like it's slightly long, but it fits. My nights were filled with haunting music, spun from a tongue I'd once known to whisper jokes and pass gossip from ear to ear. The words struck chords in my heart which stung when I woke and ached throughout the days until finally I succumbed to slumber and her songs found me again.
Very nice. I like it. Let's move to our human warlock.
Hello, I'm Dusky Bee, and I'm playing the one, the only Maxwell Belmont. And my quote is actually coming from Hasbin Hotel, as well as Ray for giving me this one. Just because you see a smile, don't think you know what's going on underneath. A smile is a valuable tool, my dear. It inspires your friends, keeps your enemies guessing, and ensures that no matter what comes your way, you're the one in control.
Still haven't watched it. Just can't do it. All right, now let's go to our Elven Eladrin Ranger.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on those time zones. My name is Eggspenny, and today I'll be playing the Eladrin Ranger, Varys Basfell. My quote today comes from Joseph Campbell. If you can see your path laid out in front of you step by step, you know it's not your path. Your own path you make with every step you take.
I like it. Let's keep it moving to our Tiefling Fighter.
Hello everybody, it is your friendly neighborhood Ness here, and I play our Tiefling Fighter Barbar Aspen Lacuna. My quote today comes from James Baldwin, and he says, "It took many years of vomiting up all the filth I had been taught about myself, and half believed, before I was able to walk on the earth as though I had a right to be there."
Okay, we got ones all over the ballpark today. Last but not least, our human cleric.
Everybody, I'm English Ray. I play our human cleric, Ahmed Serona. I feel like we've both gone for quite long quotes today. So, keeping in tune with that, sometimes our lives can change so fast that the change outpaces our minds and hearts. It's those times, I think, when our lives have altered, but we still long for the time before everything was altered. That is when we feel the greatest pain. I can tell you, though, from experience, you grow accustomed to it. You learn to live your new life, and you can't imagine or even really remember how things were before.
Very nice. I like everything that everyone gave today. Very nice, everybody. Hello, everybody. I am Sorrow. I will be your Dungeon Master today. Also, chat, let me know if my mic is too quiet. I had to do some different audio settings, so if it's not working correctly or people have a hard time hearing, please let me know. Otherwise, my quote, it's not long, but I guess it's longer like everyone, so let's keep it going. I don't know who it's from. I had this last minute, so my apologies there. Maturity. It doesn't always come with age. In fact, it's deeper than age. It's about the way you see and understand things, the way you consider others, the way you communicate, the way you react, the things you value, the things you entertain, the way you represent yourself and others as an adult. Everyone grows old, but not everyone is growing up. And with that,
Ooh, I like that one.
yeah, I just found it. I thought it was pretty solid. So, with that, we are going to go ahead and get into today's episode. If people would be so dear and just do a quick recap for me so I can get one thing fixed.
We leveled up.
Yeah.
That's my recap.
That's whole... Oh my gosh. That's fuck. That's
Okay,
players
so
right there.
Varys starts tracking the werebears. And we all kind of follow after her. We find a trail soon. Along the way, we hear some like talking, some low murmurs, as if it's people working. Then I believe we just kind of went straight into it, and there was a fight. Max died. We brought him back. He's fine, I think. Then we went back to... Oh, that's also when we met our new party member who did not speak a lick of common. And then we went back to Poppies and everybody kind of was in their feelings. And we slept.
All right. Thank you very much. Just trying to finish this one little thing. The things you don't think of until it's too late, and then the chat stares you down, and then you have to deal with everyone's cruel gaze.
Nobody can see you, my guy.
Everybody can see me.
Your camera's not on. Nobody can see you.
What? No, dear God. Someone talk about something. I'm sorry.
Okay, in that case then, just so I know, out of session, who wants to remove curse? Just so I can track spell slots.
I do.
Me.
Okay, Arabella, Fiora,
Maxwell would love one.
Max, Aspen, Varys.
I've never got. I'm good. I never
Why
got.
do
They never
I
got
have
tainted.
it written down here that you are?
They weren't. I can confirm on that. Him and
Okay.
Lennis.
that stupid piece of crap. Loveliness.
Yeah, Lennis and
You
I.
leave my golden
never
boy alone.
scored
Well,
below
I've
like
got
a 16 on that check.
Yeah.
Leave my golden boy
You couldn't
alone.
actually get it. You rolled a nat 1 and you still succeeded. You couldn't not get it, Aspen.
Yeah.
So you're lucky. So okay, I am ready now. My deepest. I'm dying. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
Bless
everybody.
you.
I'm just dying. It's fine. I joked on there. Okay.
Bless you, my child.
Maybe I can get this going. Maybe I can't. I don't know. Sorry, everybody. This is 20 sides of failure.
Everybody's a mess. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But a hot mess, though.
Yes, what was once
Wow,
little mess, now big mess.
Morning comes softly, slowly. I can't even read.
Welcome to the club, my
The
guy.
third word, softly, slowly. Bah. The morning comes, however it comes, up the ass. Some of you wake up more rested than others. The fire has burned down to a bed of quiet embers, giving off just enough warmth to take the edge off the cool forest air. Ash shifts softly as it settles, the last crackle of the night finally giving way to stillness. You all gain the benefits of a long rest. If you haven't already done so. Poppy, you notice, is already awake. She moves about the space with gentle purpose, tending the hearth and preparing breakfast without speaking. The smell of warm grain and herbs begin to fill the air, comforting and grounding. Some of you will notice this sooner than others, but the body you brought back, the assassin, is gone. Poppy catches your gaze lingering in the empty space, but she doesn't flinch, she doesn't apologize, she simply speaks her very low voice, careful not to disturb anybody who may still be sleeping. I moved some things around in my study to clear a space for whatever use you have for the body. There's a pause from her. She grabs something from one of the cabinets. I also left something there, another venture brought to me many years ago and never came back for. I thought it could be useful to you. There is no rush. Breakfast is almost ready. And what do you do?
I would say Aspen is probably the last to wake up. And he's currently just like slumped against the wall by the balcony. Like he's not even laying down, he's just kind of like pressed against it, just absolutely passed the fuck out.
Alright. Anybody else?
Ahmed is awake, but she's not moving. In my head, I think she like fell asleep next to the fire. And so she's just woken up and she's just looking into the embers. Still not 100% there.
Arabella's been awake for a while.
Fiora is kind of just watching and taking everything in, watching how people interact, how they like act when they wake up, just studying.
Whether you acknowledge it or not, Airman, you will notice that with both of you you and Lennis stir awake, Lennis decides to get up and kind of walk over the balcony. Oh, that's right. You're right. I mean me. Airman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to roll me something.
What have I got to roll?
Oh, you've gotta roll. I just have to find out what you gotta roll. Hang on 1 second. Oh, that's right. Did you already take the benefits of a long rest?
Yes.
Okay, do you remember what HP you were at before the long rest? Any estimate?
I'd hazard a guess at 87, if that.
87. Okay, give me 1 second. I misread my... Okay, nope, I misread my item that I made. I need you... What is this? You don't roll anything. I would like for you to remove. You get your full HP. Don't worry about that. But you will wake up to a pain, and you will lose 5 hit points, and you cannot regain those hit points. As you wake up and you just feel like, what's the best way I can describe it? Almost like a, whenever you've, what's the word? Hold on, like a chafe, like a skin irritation. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So your hit point maximum goes down by 5, and you cannot
Okay.
regain those until I tell you otherwise.
Okay. Is that including with the ones I gained from the level up?
It just takes from your hit point maximum as of right now. Like, so you're leveling up, counted, and everything like that. It's taking up from your level up. So whatever your max HP is right now, it's going to go down by 5. Remember your max HP for future.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So I feel this with chafing skin irritation where?
I would say for this night, predominantly, I'd say your shoulders.
Okay.
Everybody else? Was there anything else you do? You do see Poppy sets out a bowl. Seems to be of like warm grain porridge. Not forcing anybody to eat this morning, but she does have a bowl for everyone. As well as you can see this like clay cup that she's put out from a steaming tea. It has like a pale green tint, an amber hue. If anybody wishes to partake, otherwise the morning is yours.
I think it's still jarring to the party whenever it happens, but now for Varys, this is just as easy as taking a deep sigh in the morning. She would wake up in her winter configuration. So, like longer black hair, very pale skin, lips that look like they've got that touch of frost to them. Well, they're still lifelike, but they look a little frostbitten. And to touch, she is incredibly cold.
I think
But she
this morning.
She doesn't act. Oh, go on.
Oh, nope, continue. I thought you were done. Sorry.
All I was gonna say is she doesn't act like anything is different. Like she wakes up, has breakfast. Thanks, Poppy, for the hospitality. Takes a seat and just gets on with it.
If you do partake then into the food, it's a warm grain porridge sweetened with stewed fruit, soft tips crisps brushed in with herb oil, with fresh greens slightly wilted over the fire. It's very comforting. Please choose one of the following. Steady hands. You gain advantage on one ability check involving dexterity or wisdom. Renewed body. Recover 1 spent hit die or gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. Quiet focus. The first time you fail a concentration saving throw, you may re-roll it and take the new save. New result. That's what I should say. Did you also...
Any photos in chat?
Yeah, I can. Did you say you're also partaking in the tea?
Yeah, whatever the full spread is, I will.
Sure.
Happily take everything.
As I said before, the tea is a pale green with faint amber hue. It steams, carrying the scent of moss, citrus peel, and something clean and grounding. The warmth settles slowly, easing tension you didn't realize you were holding. You can choose one of the following. You have advantage on one saving throw against being frightened or charmed, advantage on one wisdom, insight, or perception check, or you cannot be surprised during the first hour after leaving Poppy's home.
Okay.
For the record,
choosing from them, we
Fiora
can
would eat as well.
Easy enough. If everyone doesn't, tell me now. Otherwise, I will assume you all do.
Yeah. Arabella will also consume. But for the most part, she's kind of sad this morning. Like, it's the revelation setting in that Anwen's not with them anymore. And she's kind of sitting there, kind of remembering Poppy just kind of like talking to the air without actually pointing out Anwen because she wasn't seen. But she does take notice of Varys's season change. And as she's eating slowly, but for the most part, she's kind of turning the food in the bowl just around, like stirring it, like she's distracted, more so in thought, just kind of living on memory lane at the moment.
All right. What's everyone else doing?
If somebody nudges Ahmed to like get up and eat and drink, she will.
At some point, Lennis will come in, and if everyone has already been like partaking in breakfast, noticing you're not, will kind of come over and just give her shoulder a bit of a nudge, and just points over to the food, and kind of gives it a nod.
Yeah, so she'll turn over to look at him and just nod and slowly get up and sit down at the table and eat with everybody.
I think once everybody is like seated and eating, and there's like the noise of like cutlery scraping against like the bowls, and like if there is any quiet chatter, I think that's when Aspen stirs. And it's definitely a slow rise where he just kind of blinks. And it takes a little bit for him to understand where he is, as his eyes kind of sweep across everything. And he rubs the side of his face that was leaning against the doorway, just kind of massaging out the muscle in his cheek. Does a really big stretch, cracks a couple of his shoulder, like cracks a shoulder, cracks his neck a little bit, and just kind of putters over, sees that everybody is eating, just gives a nod, and just sits and gives Poppy a very quiet thank you for breakfast.
The food goes down. It's nourishing. The weight of the air, the weight of the past day weighs heavy on everyone in each their own way. And everyone's just being somber. Well, this just kind of looks around to everybody. Takes a deep breath and opens his mouth like he's gonna say something, and then just kind of stops, and there's like a slight head shake, but then just goes back out to the porch.
I would say Aspen's eyes kind of follow him as he's just like very quickly eating. It's very muscle memory is the best way to say it, because usually Aspen doesn't shovel his food in his face. Like, he usually takes his time, but he's very much just on complete autopilot, and he's just, as soon as the spoon enters his mouth, going to grab another one. And as soon as his bowl is empty, he brings it over to the sink, puts it in, and he'll go and follow Lennis back to the balcony.
When you do reach him out on the balcony, you notice he's got this little, I don't want to say like stick, but this little like kind of whittling knife with a piece of wood. And you see it's turning shape, but it's not exactly there yet, as he's just slowly whittling something.
Yeah, Aspen just kind of like gets in his space, I guess is the best way to describe it. Cause Lennis is tall as shit. So he would feel Aspen's presence like on his right arm, I guess, as he just kind of leans over a little bit, sees what Lennis is doing, kind of just gives a little bit of a nod, and just kind of perches by his feet, where he's kind of sitting in like a half crouch, just kind of not touching him, but just next to him to be like, I am here. I am moral support. Like, just being there. And like the tip of his tail will rest just on Lennis's shoe as he looks off of the balcony and I guess just takes in the morning. He doesn't want Lennis to be alone while everybody else is congregated at the dining table.
Is anybody else doing anything, or just being a bit somber this morning?
Emma sighs deeply and casts a spell on herself, which I'll throw into the chat.
Yes, and I would like for you to roll me your spell saved ability check, please.
A wisdom saving throw.
No, just a wisdom check. Basically, consider this. I'm gonna give it away. Consider this like a counter spell. You need to use your spell ability to roll and see if you can make it work, because this isn't normal.
Okay.
So I believe you're
cool.
wisdom based.
I am wisdom based, and thanks to steady hands, I get to make this with advantage.
If you wish to, if this is what you wanted to use it for, yeah.
So wisdom
That's
check.
a wisdom. Yep, that's a wisdom check.
Advantage.
24. You don't feel any different. But you didn't feel different to begin with.
Who else wants the curse removed? Nobody?
Fiora is just kind of watching, like, blink, blink.
I'm sorry, wait, can you repeat that?
Does anybody else want the curse removed?
Varys will translate for Fiora, like realizing Emmett's talking in common and Fiora has no idea.
Arabella will get up and go over to her.
Fiora gives Varys a grateful, very grateful expression, and then looks at Aramed and nods, like, yes, please.
You're not tainted.
She...
Did you get bit? I didn't put it on your
Yeah.
card. Oh, I didn't put it on your
I
card.
have it written down that she did.
Yep, she got bit by a werebear.
Boom, you now have it. Like, I'm pretty sure I put it on all you people, but apparently I didn't.
Right, okay. See, if I'm smart, I can cast Enhance Ability on myself and get advantage on these checks, so everybody should in theory be able to get rid of it.
We'll see.
I don't see us going too far today. Fuck it, why not? Okay. I cast Enhance Ability on myself, choosing Owl's Wisdom, so I have advantage on wisdom checks.
Okay.
So this one will be for Fiora.
Okay, go ahead and roll wisdom check with advantage. Okay. Again, you don't feel any different.
This one will be for Arabella. Wisdom check with advantage.
Okay.
And then Ahmed will look to Max and Varys.
If you don't mind, I would like what is to get removed.
Okay. I'm because I'm not sure about spell slots for later. I'm going to use a channel divinity to harness divine power, which means I'll get another 3rd level spell slot, so I can cast it for Max.
Okay. Go ahead and wisdom check. Okay.
I just turn to look to Varys.
You can see her like genuinely debating it. Like the cogs are turning. She's thinking about this. And eventually she'll look at you and say, it's not going to be much difference whether you do it today, tomorrow, or next week. You might as well save your spells.
Do you think we'll be going anywhere today?
I don't know. Well, maybe not. But just in case.
We don't know exactly what kind of lycanthropy they had. I don't know if we wait longer, it's going to be harder to heal or not.
Again, you can see the cogs turning. And eventually she goes, well, we might as well have an open discussion about this. I'm actually debating just fully leaving it.
Being a werebear?
The only thing that is stopping me is that once a month potential rampage. Because let's be honest, we are in no position to just tie me to a tree.
Arabella kind of lets out a small laugh at her tone. It may not be a bad idea to have a werebear on our side. My question is, if you do turn into a werebear, you're not going to kill us, are you?
Well, no. I would still be me. We've met were creatures, Arabella, and not all of them wanted to kill us.
That is true.
But there's the... On the full moon, I won't really have that much control, which is the thing that I'm still wavering. I would want to make sure that you all were safe before I made any kind of decision like that.
You're already such a great ally to us. Feel that having this power will possibly do us good, but it's really your decision in the end. She looked over to Airman. Speaking of, are we sure your spell worked on all of us?
No.
I don't doubt your abilities, Emmett. I just want to be sure.
Well, you'll find out on the full moon.
And she'll
But
nod.
I'm pretty positive, though, it worked. Varys, is your choice. It's your life. Just consider what it might mean for the future.
Yeah, and she nods. There's there's understanding there, at the very least.
I simply don't just want to be a wereball. It's my excuse. Nod into it.
I don't know, seeing you as a pig with a crown might be funny.
Yeah, maybe. Lately, the crown feels heavy.
Doesn't it fucking just? And she'll look over to Lennis and Aspen on the balcony.
Armid will notice that, like, Aspen's right ear has been slightly folded outwards. So he is listening to everything that's happening. but he's still sat next to Lennis, just kind of like picking at the skin on his fingers, just giving everybody space and making sure that Lennis isn't alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma just wants to get up and go over to the balcony.
Right. While you guys were talking around the counter, Aspen.
Yes.
As Lance is whittling away, you can you hear him kind of mutter to himself. And as he's kind of going, he goes, "I know life's not on. I know life's not fair, but sometimes it just pisses me off. Like, I get there's nothing we could have done. They made a decision, but man, survival skills just sucks. Just eats at you, and just already have it. Had a few friends down south. Sure, I didn't know them long, but they were good people. Couldn't help them either. I just hate this. It's like a weight. Like someone just threw a log on everybody. It's one you can't get up. And no one wants to get out from under the log because we just feel guilty from getting out. And you're able to just stand back up, start walking again, put a smile on. That's not fair to you. They're not here. They can't do that. But like, that's exactly what we need to do. And something in my gut that tells me that we can still save her. It's just crazy. She's gone. Like, there's nothing we can do. It's just, we can still do something. It's just cutting deeper and deeper into this. You assume it's like turning into maybe it was maybe a cat or something, but now with these you see him getting frustrated, starts digging into it, and it's just turning into a chopped piece of wood at this point. He just looks at it, noses, and just flicks it over the balcony.
I would say once Lennis starts muttering consistently and Aspen is starting to catch on to what he's saying, Aspen's head does tilt up. So he's looking at Lennis as Lennis is kind of just inner monologue is spilling out a little bit. And Aspen still has that very perfected poker face on, but his eyes specifically soften and they shine with deep understanding as Lennis kind of vents his frustrations out a little bit. And when Lennis kind of just tosses the piece of wood, Aspen will just very abruptly stand up and just kind of pull Lennis into a very tight hug. Where it's like if Lennis is moved, because in my head when he tosses it, it's very much a underhanded, very frustrated toss. So his body's very loose. Aspen kind of just pops up, weaves underneath his elbow, and pulls him into a very tight hug where his face is kind of pressed into Lennis's chest.
Moment to react. He kind of lets the air out of his lungs, lets his shoulders slump. He just kind of puts one arm around you and takes the other one, just kind of messes your hair a little bit between your horns, and he goes, "I'm fine, man. I'm fine, buddy. We're gonna move on. We're gonna get better. We're gonna be better. She'll get better, and she'll become exactly what she needs to be. And these are all learning things that have been foretold, and it's just we'll make it through."
Aspen just very softly mutters into Lennis's chest. And it's very low. She's not gone. We will find her. We'll bring her back. We just need some time to figure everything out. We're not abandoning her.
Nah.
We're gonna be all right.
I should be telling that to you.
Aspen kind of huffs like a dry laugh through his nose. I'm upset at myself and my inability to look after everybody. Keep them safe. He kind of tightens his arms around Lennis. It's very unconscious. He pulls him in a little bit tighter, and his tail kind of winds around Lennis's leg.
Don't think I haven't noticed. Don't think I haven't noticed the fire burning inside you, the quietness, the internal rage. I notice, I can hear it, and I can feel it. I'm allowing you the space for it, but don't let it consume you. Understand? I'm here to talk when you need it to be.
Aspen swallows, and it's the type of dry swallow where you can hear the clicking of his throat, and he just kind of gives a very shallow nod. I just need to be better.
We all do. At that point, I say, Airman, you're kind of approaching out. And we all will. So you just he'll kind of, that one arm wrapped around you. You can feel him squeeze you in. And you're both very strong individuals. And there's that embrace of, it's a little tighter than the average one is, but it's one of those things where you're both kind of needing that just extra little grip to know both of you are alive, to feel that blood squeeze. As he kind of releases, it kind of, there's a little bit of a 2-finger tap, hey, somebody else is here now. Just kind of that kind of bro warning in a way.
Aspen very quickly will detach and make sure his posture looks looser than it actually is. And he'll just turn to Lennis with a small little smile, in the corner of his lip. We should spar sometime. Keep our wits about us. And I don't want to hurt anybody.
Oh, you're gonna hurt me, huh? You don't think I can hold my own? He just kind of gives you the little fist in the air, kind of pats you in the shoulder. It's I can hold my own. I don't need all this armor.
Aspen kind of just looks at where Lettuce taps him, and he kind of just tilts his head to the side. No, you misunderstand me. I want to spar with you because you're one of the only people who I can let loose on and not hurt.
1 minute you're hugging, the next minute you're fighting? What?
He puts the hand on his shoulder. He goes, "It's called a bro thing. You'll never understand."
Aspen just gives a very, resolute nod. Doesn't say anything, just looks at Airman, gives her a solid nod and a thumbs up.
Since you just
Ahmed will just kind of, the smile that she had dropped slightly, and she'll just look down at her feet and goes, well, I don't have a great track record with siblings, so...
really. Let's just really. You're gonna pull that one on me right now? Really?
I think what Lennis was trying to say is that you're not a man, so you're not gonna understand the bro code.
Yeah.
And just kind of looks to Lennis with a little bit of a
Look, she makes me
That's
feel
right.
bad about it now. No, it's called a bro code, but now I just feel bad, and that was the point of it. I'm just gonna. She starts climbing over the balcony. I'm just gonna.
No, it's just been a lot recently. Sorry.
No, I don't do good with this. He kind of gesture. That's why he's like hanging on the other side of the railing. Like so he goes, I'd rather people laugh at me if I fell than like this.
I'd rather you didn't fall.
Yeah, I know. Rather a tree hit me, but I don't know how that would work.
I can arrange that.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Fuck, I want to be productive. He just climbs over the balcony, walks over, puts a arm around you, Airman, gives you a kiss on the cheek, and just keeps on moving. Hey, Poppy, where'd you put that body? It's over in the study. That he just points at a door. She kind of nods her head. He starts walking.
If Aspen's staying on that balcony, he can just see the shock on Ahmed's face and just eyes are wide and as if to be like, what the fuck?
Aspen will allow a little bit of like a Cheshire grin to kind of spread across his face. But he'll like walk up to Ermed and kind of like place his hand like on like the center of her sternum. And just kind of like give her a little bit of a sardonic smile and just, well, you have one sibling that cares about you. Tilts his head a little bit and follows Lennis back to the body.
You don't get to follow because Ahmed just bear hugged you.
He goes to walk away, and then you just hear a very undignified as Erwin just pulls Aspen into a really tight hug.
Wait, how tall is Aspen?
He's
short.
Height. He's 4'11". He's very
he's
short.
a short boy.
Yeah, he's itty bitty.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, hugs you again, and then I guess you'll just kind of feel. You know when you feel like someone's chest goes as if like they're trying not to cry a bit?
Oh yeah,
Like
it's the big shudder.
Yeah. Aspen will feel that shudder. Thank you.
He relaxes into the hug, hugs her back, obviously, and he pushes, like, his head into her, and, like, gently moves it back and forth. So it's kind of like a bit of a nuzzle, but he can't really reach your face right now.
Yeah, because I think, how tall did I have her be? Because she's now aged up. Oh, she's 5'5".
Yeah, I was about to say, most of your characters are usually 5'5", around there. Yeah. Aspen's just kind of like pushing his face like into, I guess would be the meat of your shoulder.
Ow.
And he just kind of like gives her a tight hug, and he doesn't really verbally acknowledge the thank you, but it's definitely in his body language.
Alright, go make sure he stays out of trouble.
He'll pull back and just kind of stare at Airmed for like a couple seconds. And it's that like very deep, piercing stare of like, you feel like they're actually seeing through you. Like they see every little bit that you're trying to hide type of stare. It's a little off-putting. But he just raises his hand and just boops her on the nose. And then gives her a little bit of a smile and walks away and follows Lennis.
Emmett stays on the balcony just to look out. And to, yet again, just cry a little.
All right. What's everybody else doing as this is all happening? Okay. Yep, everyone's just. Oh, yes. Go ahead.
I always wait for someone else to talk first, and then I go. So I think actually, Varys is doing something very similar, in the sense of Lennis went off to one side and started whittling something with a knife. She's gonna get out something from her bag and continue. Like, it's a project she's already started, and she's gonna just keep working on it. Like, while they're having a quiet moment and no one seems to really be wanting her attention, she's quite happily just in the corner getting on with stuff.
Easy enough. Anybody else? Yes.
Maxwell's gonna be walking up to Fiora. Just give a small little wave. I should start with this first, and he's gonna apparate Bella once again.
Hello, Master.
Could you do me a favor?
Of course.
Could you translate between me and Fiora?
I'd happily do so. The one time it's a good thing it's not Lily.
Lily just rattles on.
He called you a whore.
So you guys gonna fuck now, or what?
Because he
wants
likes
to
your
tell you
boobs.
that your tits look amazing in that dress.
The one time it's good, it's not Lily. Continue. I'm going to say, for the sake of Remedy in speech, she's going to be translating everything correctly. You guys can just go amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Hello? I'm Maxwell. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Her eyes light up, seeing Bella and everything, and like recognizing her. Just like, hi, I'm Fiora. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you for yesterday.
No problem. Thank you for helping us as well. I'm sorry we didn't meet on better terms.
I honestly, it's all right. I don't even know how I ended up here.
That kind of answers the next question I was going to ask of what you were doing out there, but
1 minute I went to sleep in the Feywild, and I woke up here.
what are you going to do next?
She just kind of shrugs almost helplessly. Just, I don't know. Stay with you if your group, if that's okay.
We'd be more than happy to have another person join us. Forewarning though, We do get ourselves into a little bit of trouble and some partially deadly situations.
It can't be any worse than yesterday, though, right? Just like little smile, like she's trying to joke.
Maxwell remembering back to the deserts of Kamoy. Sometimes can be. Most of the time, nowhere near, yesterday.
Then I'd like to stay. I seemed to be able to help yesterday.
Wonderful to have you then. This is Bella, by the way. And he's going to be addressing both Bella and Fiora. If you could do me a favor, Bella's going to stick with you. Just to help communication.
Okay. It's like a much brighter, like more excited wave at Bella. Just like I recognize Faye.
Until we can get you speaking common, this will make, I guess, do.
Is that what the rest of you've been speaking?
Yes.
It seems familiar, almost. I just... Maybe something will click if I stay with you.
Maxwell will have a bit of a confused face on his... I mean, it seems familiar. Have you learned common before?
Maybe. It seems like I should know it. I just... I don't recognize it, though, but it... Like something from an old dream, almost.
You'll nod. I understand that. Well, I hope you enjoy your time with us. Things are going to get interesting in the coming days. Or months, I guess I should say.
Good to know. I know I was told I'm on the material plane. Where would the map of the land or kingdom, where exactly in the material plane am I?
We're currently heading towards Elnevia. Are you familiar at all?
Mm-mm. Shakes her head.
I have no idea where the material plane is in correlation to anything else.
Sorry, all I thought was homeschoolers. Sorry. No offense
This is
to
the
anyone who's
equivalent of being on
homeschooling out
Earth.
there. I completely agree with it. It's fine. I was just making a joke.
It's the equivalent of being on Earth, going to a completely different planet, and being like, what continent am I on?
What's a continent?
Why did you call me a cock and an ant?
You guys not have oceans? What the fuck's an ocean?
Oh, an ocean of sand.
I don't know why, but the Doctor Who quote, every planet has a north. It just pops into my head.
Yes.
Lots of planets have a north.
It's only if they have a magnetic field.
Okay, well, now we're off track. I'm sorry. I made one joke. It's my fault. I can't take responsibility.
How dare you?
Yeah, well, that's why I'm the DM. I can do what I want. I have a pen and a computer. I do what I want.
I thought you were gonna say I have a beer and I can do what I want, and I was like, fair.
I can. Doesn't mean it's right. And then at that point, I just can. The beers were earlier, and I have no beer now. Okay, so you two, is that the end of your conversation? I'm not cutting it short. I'm just double checking.
That's pretty much what Maxwell wanted to get through, unless Fiora has any questions.
Nope.
All right, then there is Arabella. What you doing, girl?
She's listening to the gibberish that, she's listening to like the one-sided conversation by Maxwell and the gibberish that Bella's translating along with Fiora, because obviously she doesn't know it. She's like kind of looking over at Ferris, and she just kind of looks at herself and starts kind of rubbing her hands over her arms, like kind of, not that she ever really checked them out, but she's looking at her dragon scales that are showing a bit more now. And then she'll just kind of sigh and look over at Varys. What do you think that means? That where could she have gone? Where could they have put her? Just can't get it out of my head what Regan said. Regan.
Ahmed walks back in, eyes very puffy, and hugging her elbows. I can try again. A lot. In general. And what just happened at her in like the span of 10 seconds?
I don't want you wasting your spell slots if you don't have to. I'm just...
It's not a spell slot, it's what I did yesterday. It's... I can try and call on Dianca, but I don't know if he can help. I don't even know if he'd be listening, or if it's within his capabilities, but... Sorry! Like, she's crying, but there's, like, a smile on her face, so it's really kind of juxtaposing each other.
Arabella just sighs and gets up and goes in to gently hug her.
Oh. Hugs back.
You're allowed to cry. It's okay. We're all frustrated.
It's not frustration. It's just we've been through a lot. And we don't ever give ourselves time to slow down. Or just process what's happened. We've lost people. I'm relieved that I was able to save someone. And then we got bit by botched science experiments. And I have lost years of my life, but somehow gained years of my life because of the Feywild. I'm older than some of my sisters, but yet I am still the youngest out of them all. And it's just a lot. And I don't know why I keep thinking about them. Because I will never have a relationship with them. And so I had told myself that I was never going to be able to have a family again. And Aspen just said that he was my brother. And I have a family again.
And Arabella's just gonna kind of push her hair back. And just kind of looks at her and goes, well, he's right. In some weird, chaotic way, we're all some sort of family, aren't we?
But nobody
mean-
said it. I can think it, but I don't know what you guys are thinking. So I don't know if you're thinking the same thing.
Yes. Emma, look, you've done so much for us. You're very talented, whether you know it or not.
Yeah, and that's why some part of my brain is like, do you only like me because I'm useful?
Never. What about me? Just because I cast spells, would you like me nonetheless?
Understand the question.
Well, it's kind of like everyone here is genuine. I can already see that. I mean, nobody cares that I'm a royal here. In fact, you all probably think I'm a royal bitch, and that's fine.
But a royal pain in the ass.
I was literally about to say that. Thank you.
Fuck off, guys.
You walked into that one.
But other than that, I know some people hate the royal family, even if they don't actually know them. And you could all shun me for that, but you don't. And just because you have a destiny that you're supposed to follow with a book and letters doesn't mean that we don't like you any less. I mean, you've gotten us out of sticky situations. So has Varys. Varys is our leader, and yet sometimes when we first met her, they...
If you're unsure, you stay.
There is a chuckle at the confusion. Like you just hear Varys in the background going.
Literally, but the point is, at the end of the day, we all have each other's back. So maybe we're just a dysfunctional family, and that's fine. But you know what? That doesn't make me like you any less. And I know I'm a hot fireball of gas waiting to explode one day, but you like me for who I am. It's not gonna change. We like Fiora, and she doesn't even understand our language. And Fiora would just see Arabella gesture to her.
I mean, she does hear her name too.
I'm just imagining like a small Bella just having to like translate really quickly.
Just quickly as possible.
And let's not forget about the decisions that Maxwell and the danger he's put us in. But yet we keep forgiving him over and over.
Actually, just reminded me, and like she literally like unfurls herself from you and goes over to Max. It's like, are you okay? Because yesterday was a lot. I swear to God, if D is like, be right back.
I'm muted. Nope.
I swear to God, I'm going to kill you.
Maxwell, seeing Airmed like this, will just put his hands onto her shoulders and pull her into a hug. I'm fine.
You sure?
Yes, Airmed.
Really?
Ahmed,
You
And
can't do that again. You can't. I only have 4 diamonds.
I don't ever intend on doing that.
Varys, are you okay?
Who?
Varys.
Oh, I could. I'm like, I have no idea who you just said. Barris is choosing to ignore you.
Wow.
Barris is muted. I don't know if they realize any of this at the moment.
No, there was no realization. There was just muted. Okay, beautiful.
I'm like, yep. I don't think they know.
Nope, not at all. Can we repeat the question? Barris is really just whittling away right there. No.
Barry just looks at what? Huh? Who? It's just like the
Hopefully.
prairie
I mean,
dog.
it's
Huh?
Emma has too many feelings right now, and she's not sure about a lot of things. And
no,
so she's
like-
just crying and like, hey, like checked on Max to make sure he was okay after he died, and just go, hey, Varys, are you okay?
On the looks of it, I'm doing better than you.
I may
You
look like
don't-
I'm in my mid-20s, but I'm only 17.
Do you want a hug?
Yeah.
Huh. And she doesn't actually get up from, like, this is the one moment where it's like, the infantilization has happened. Varys like grabs onto Ahmed and without asking permission just pulls her down into the chair that she sat on. So it went from oh, like you're coming for a standing hug to, oh no, like I'm cradling your body. And I'm just now like rocking you like a baby while I'm whittling away at this wooden project that I've got in my hands.
Dysfunctional
Is
family,
that for
everybody.
Anwen?
You know?
Was that supposed
Maxwell.
to be for Anwen?
No, it's for Maxwell, dear.
Oh, it's nice.
Because our anniversary is in a couple of weeks, so I thought I'd make him a gift.
Maxwell's face
It's
just
Anwen's
drops.
birthday in 2 days.
Yeah, you fucker.
Good luck finding a gift out here in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Uh-huh. Wait, why do you think she's making something? There's nothing to buy out here. But the way that she says it, it's not even in the thing of like she's saying it pointedly to be like, "Hey Max, remember it's coming up, you fucker." It was more the thing of like, "Oh, like someone is crying and being really emotional," so I'm just like talking through the details with them to try and ground them a little bit.
It's Anwen's birthday in 2 days.
Well, then we'll need to make sure that we remember and celebrate, don't we?
Yes, we'll have a party. In
It's
her
her
name.
turn. Party with someone who's not here.
But you know, I think this is all just fate. We all have different paths, and eventually they lead us away. Like it was our fate to meet all of you.
I literally ran into Varys.
And see, that was your fate, to run into Varys. And now look where you are.
Portal and Posh. Sorry if that hurt you.
I honestly don't remember. All I remember is about 2 days afterwards dying.
You scared us then too. We didn't even know each other like we do now, and then we weren't ready for that.
A little bit of a chuckle. Varys will put away like the woodworking thing that she's working on. And she'll poke Emmett in the ribs. So, do you
What?
remember? Do you remember that very first day you were trying to tell me all about your quest and all about the elements? Because you could tell from my face that I had never heard of them before.
Mm-hmm.
But I also just kept giving you this stare of, you better get to the point really quickly on why this is important. And look at us now.
I don't remember the last time I was out like this.
Ahmed, we love you. Nobody likes... I promise you that nobody likes you worse. If you didn't have powers, we don't like you more if you did. We like you because we like you as a person, for who you are. On the inside, on the outside, I fight with you like you're one of my sisters. And I'm the youngest in my family, and I already feel like I'm the oldest sister, but with no experience to it at all. And, I know it's not ideal that a lot of us would think about it this way, but I hate to say it, Varys, you really are the guardian of the party that we all look to. Even for some of the adults.
In fairness to that, she just kind of shrugs. Goes, well, I'll take guardian over leader. I'll take mother over leader any day of the week.
Arabella will turn her head and kind of see the poking heads. You were having a family meeting and you two are late. Come in.
Les just slowly puts his head back into the room.
No, it's too late now.
Get in here now.
Aspen, Drake, he goes, I don't think they didn't see us. We don't have to go out there. I don't know what to do in these moments.
And
Aspen kind of just looks up at Lettuce like, they definitely saw us. Just play it cool. Just smile.
I'm hands deep into a dead guy right now.
It's fine.
And wash your hands and just be present.
I was about to say you don't have to use your hands to smile. That's fine.
Apparently I do. Where's the sink? Who just walks out.
Aspen will just sigh.
He steps out. You can see there's like grum and like maybe a little blood on his hands as he's been like fucking with it. I want to say in the meantime, before that happened, I want to bounce over to
Aspen and Lettuce.
Yeah.
Arabella's gonna quickly look around for something. She goes, Does anybody have a sword for a moment that I could use?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Sorry, that's instinct from PTSD in the past.
I have a plan.
I have an idea.
That's what I mean. No.
It's a good one. It's a good one, I promise.
No!
I don't. Everyone hide your legs.
Can you even lift a sword?
Ooh.
Well, if I can use a sword, I just choose not to.
To use this, I can even lift.
Can I borrow it just for a minute and I'll give back?
I have a dagger you can use.
No, I need something longer.
Hey,
I
it's not the
can't
size
help
that matters.
you. Listen, I got a dagger, a short bow, a mace, and a warhammer. That's all I got.
A short sword.
You hear gibberish and Bella
You can
translates.
understand us.
No, Bella's been translated. That's right, you have no
That was
idea.
Bella.
Sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna see myself out.
Arabella's gonna look over and go, that'll do. Can I borrow that for a minute? And we'll just watch Bella.
Translates.
As I say, once translated, she'll nod and hand over her short sword.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
She doesn't know Arabella yet.
Oh, you poor sweet summer child.
Literally.
She looks at
Shatter.
She.
We don't know these people.
I'm
I have
having
a
a sweet
plan.
moment here.
Shatter.
Shut up! I'm having a sweet, cool moment here. Shut up! And she looks at everyone and said, "I want all of us to come over here. And kneel right here, right next to Fiora, Bella. I want all of us right there. Chop chop, let's go."
Utter confusion, but does it?
Can't be knighted. Because to be knighted means you swear allegiance to something, and I can't swear allegiance.
Quiet, you don't know what's going on.
She's about to stab you in the leg. You think you're being knighted? Nah, it's your legs.
This is whenever we find out that Arabella broke and she's just gonna start stabbing everyone.
She gets one free stab before her head gets separated from her body. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm gonna call out Colin her ass.
Yes.
Alright, well, we'll
And
go ahead, continue.
is Lennis over there too?
Yeah, I'll say Aspen and Lennis come out. We'll do what happens in the meantime after this.
Hmm.
Okay.
Unless you want that to happen first, you tell me.
Well, essentially, she is. Spoiler alert, is knighting everyone, but not in the way that Irmid or Ray thinks. She's gonna look at everyone and go, we already know this, but I'm making it known in
Official?
public. What's our team name again?
Oh my
It was
God.
Starlight, right? Something Starlight?
Yes!
Balls deep.
The last resort. Finger in the butthole. I don't know what you guys chose.
I'm scrolling up and I can't find it.
You should.
I
You want to
believe-
do something cool? You should have been ready.
7 of Starlight, I believe.
Yes. Okay. Got it. Okay. She looks at everyone and starts kind of putting the sword on everyone's shoulder. We are the 7 of Starlight. We are family. We are friends. We are allies. In the most darkest of nights and the brightest of days. For those that are no longer with us, we remember in name. And I, Princess Arabella of the Kingdom of Firebend, located in Olnivia, declare that we are the best in the world. And no one, absolutely no one, will break our spirits. No one shall kill us. And if for whatever reason we do fall, we will rise up again and we will take what's ours. You may rise.
Let us stand up.
And then she'll just give back the short sword to Fiora and give her a nod.
Lennis waits for a moment to see if there's gonna be more words, and when no words come, like we go to move, you see him pull this long sword from his back, ignites in a fire, thrusts in the air, and just yells a large hurrah. At the same time, accidentally just stabs the ceiling of Poppy's. He's tall and it's not that time. Just stir. Hurrah!
Yeah, Aspen is mid open mouth, like, we're in a fucking tree. Shut that shit off.
It presses the button, like it deactivates the sword, but still does the nice large hurrah. Big smile on his face.
Mm,
I'm gonna
that's family.
I'm gonna also say that is that you're just gonna leave the sword into the ceiling as he kind of like gives a little bit yank, realizes, well, I hope that's not like load bearing or something, as he just leaves it. He'll grab you, Airman. He'll kind of swoop down, put his shoulders like under your legs, and lift you up, like put you up on his shoulder.
What? Why? Why?
I don't know. It seemed right. We've just been
Are you
knighted.
asking me to get the sword?
No, I'm not asking you this. Stop. It's just,
It looks pretty stuck up there.
I can get it out. I think he's just gonna reach out with his other hand. Hang on, I gotta see how this works. Let's hope he fails. This is gonna be funny as hell. Damn it! It does take him a minute, but he is able to rip it out.
I'm telling Poppy that you stabbed her ceiling.
Poppy's right there. Poppy doesn't need to know. Poppy saw it, and I'm gonna have to. I'm embarrassed as it is. Come on, bro.
Aspen just turns to look at Poppy.
All is her ceiling, actually.
Let
Because
us stab your ceiling. It just points.
Poppy's there. Her hands are just, again, like at her hips. There's just a smile on her face. What the fuck was your guys' name again? 7 of Starlight? Was that what it was called?
Yeah, the 7 of Starlight.
It just rolls off the tongue, don't it?
the SOS.
Oh my, no. Oh my gosh, I just got that. Anywho. She goes, it was an honor for one of the 7 of Starlight to stab my ceiling. You just feel the side of the sword just smack your back. Aspen, his leg just slaps it against you.
Aspen just does a very slow turn of his head. And he just looks up at Lettuce, like completely poker-faced. Stares at him for a little bit. And he's still holding Airmed, right? Fuck. Okay.
Oh no, send it. I know what you're gonna do. Send it.
No, I'm not gonna hurt Airmed. Just because Lettuce is a doofus. Aspen kind of just narrows his eyes. And he just does the very slow, like, thumb across his neck. Like, look to Lettuce and is like, just eyeballs, glaring daggers, like, I'm gonna fucking get you. You better watch your back, buddy.
Oh, you go, oh.
Emmett sees the look in Aspen's eyes and just kind of like gives him like a small nod as if to be like, go on.
Make him drop you.
He sees this, and that's why he's just like you can see him like almost flexing, like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, he's rubbing it in now.
In the meantime,
Yes.
Arabella's gonna go over to Fiora and just kind of say, I know you just met us, and you have no idea who we are, but we hope to get to know you and become part of our family, and whether you like it or not, you're part of 7 of Starlight now. And
maybe we shouldn't be pressuring someone we've known for a day
Does that sound like a threat?
to be attached to our band.
But speaking of applying peer pressure, Arabella, use your money to buy me some fucking diamonds. You don't get a choice. You're buying me some diamonds.
Sounds
that
like something
depends
a
on how
royal-
much they are. I'm running out of money. I had to pay the servants, remember?
Out of character, it's called life insurance.
That's what she goes to. She goes to insurance. So... I'm sure I've said this so many times.
We need to do some quests to earn some money.
The 300 gold pieces each, and I know you're loaded.
Enough to buy one.
Okay, just to be funny, as this conversation is happening,
Do it.
everyone's focusing on Arabella. Aspen is going to climb up Lennis's back, because he's not wearing his armor right now.
Nope, no, it's not.
He climbs up Lennis's back and bites on the very meat of his shoulder, like, as hard as he fucking can.
You just... You guys are just telling Arabella, maybe don't pressure Fiora into this. Fiora, you're about to respond. Also, you just hear this loud yell as Lennis just throws Airman onto the couch as there's just a fucking animal of Aspen on his back as he's just biting his shoulder. I would like for you to roll a dexterity. Oh, no, actually, let's see. Roll me an acrobatics check to see if you can hold on as he starts flipping around. Oh, man. Yeah, as he just starts wailing around, just trying to pull you up. You're like, you little fucking shit, fuck, shit. As he's just trying to grab you.
Yeah, Aspen bites him like one more time and then just like kicks off of him and just runs back into the room with the body.
He just pauses there. He goes, hello, fucker, just bit me. I'm gonna break your leg! He starts running after you.
You just hear a very loud hiss from the other side of the room.
I'm gonna make sure that they kill each other and not ruin that body.
Wait, hold on,
just
hold on,
goes
hold on.
after them.
Well, before you, hold on. You see him, like, pause, run back, goes over to your backpack, Airmate, starts rummaging through it, grabs the decanter of holy water, be like, oh, you're done now. Starts running into the room.
No, that is not a toy!
Maxwell is gonna have Bella
Yeah?
take a shot at Lennis.
Oh, no, okay. Alright, fucking send it. Hang on, let me alter his AC real quick before you do, so... Wait, no, it's 10 plus Dex. I have his AC, go for it. Oh, well, first you gotta see the hit. I'll tell you if it hits. With no... On an 18? Hot? Wait, how would you roll? 17? Yeah, no, that absolutely hits. Alright, let's...
Lennis needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
He's probably gonna succeed this.
No fucking way!
Failed with... Not only that, he failed by more than 5.
Yeah!
So he's unconscious.
As he just got not a toy, just smacks his face off of a table and just falls down.
Emmett was running after him because she grabbed him so that doesn't happen.
No, I would say he just drops. You're like, what? You trip over him. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my fucking god.
Arabella's just gonna look at Varys and just say, like I said, dysfunctional family.
You do trip over him, you don't fall, but he just has to just right off of it as you see a bit of blood coming from his nose.
Oh, Dan gets grace.
Unconscious is 0 hit points, or just unconscious?
Just unconscious.
Okay.
He only took 1 point of damage from the attack.
That's what I figured. I just want to double check.
Hearing Lennis absolutely eat shit.
Yes.
Aspen just pokes his head out a little bit and is just... I didn't do that.
Maxwell's just going to be giving Aspen a thumbs up.
That just takes the decanter out of his hand.
No, there is a firm grip on that somehow, but you are able to pry it out.
Just takes it out and then just... Do I have to roll a strong check to just lug him over my shoulder?
To lug? Yes! Oh, please, roll me a strength check to see if you can carry this man. Yes. you go to, like, throw him up like a backpack, and he just so you could just drag him by a leg if you wanted to.
Aspen will just roll his eyes and come over to help. He just eyes everybody in the room. When he wakes up, you have to tell him that my bite is poisonous, okay? That's what we're going with here, and that's how he got knocked out.
I agree with this. Yep.
Arabella's opening her mouth and laughing.
Alright, we're doing this. I'm helping Airman put him on the fucking couch or wherever she needs him to go.
Yeah, I was just gonna put him on the couch.
between the two.
Just
of
put
you.
ice on his head so he doesn't get a bump.
How long is he unconscious for?
I think only a minute.
You guys drag up there after a minute goes by. He's gonna like, oh, he just grabs his
Okay.
nose.
Yeah, you kind of ate shit as you fell.
Surprised you stayed up so long after a tiefling bit you.
Yeah.
What? The fuck does that mean?
Tiefling bites are
will
poisonous.
let him-
Everybody, I'm
I said-
sorry. I guess you're not going to be part of Seven of Starlights anymore.
What?
It's like, tieflings bites can do that.
Roll fucking persuasion. Deception, actually. Roll that deception.
I'm advanced.
Yes.
Aiding.
How? How do you aid?
Well, technically, it
Because
was
she's
Maxwell
the
that
same
said it
thing.
first, but
I'll
I want to aid.
I'll allow it this time. Go for it.
you gotta corroborate the story. Gotta be like,
Mhm.
yeah, when Aspen bit me that first time, I passed out for like 2 weeks.
He goes, "And you fucking did it to me?" He just looks over to you.
Aspen is just like standing there, and he had kind of just like a full like poker face, and as Lennis looks at him,
Oh,
he just gives him this very dead-eyed smile.
I want a deception check from you too, motherfucker.
I'm not doing anything.
You still have roll me. All right, you know what? Hang on. Roll me a just roll me a performance check. See how smug you are. Oh, you're fucking smug. He's just looking at us, and you all just let him bit me. The fuck? You're.
wasn't going to
To
kill
be
you.
fair, we've all been bitten by Aspen before as well. It's kind of like a rite of passage.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't last very long. It'll wear off.
Only lasted a minute.
Listen, if
But
I
you have
bite
got a
you,
nice
I
little
like you, it's fine.
But
You want me to do it again?
I'll... Oh. You see the little fingers. You win this one, but you haven't won the war. You better watch your back there.
Aspen just raises a single eyebrow.
Oh yeah, you fucking raise it. I'll get you. Don't you? You won't see it coming. You better keep one eye open when you sleep. You see, there's a smile, like this is all joking, but there's a tinge of. Is he serious?
It's very competitive.
Yes. Oh, if it's not threatening, it's competitive, and you can tell he's made a mental note of, I'm going to get you. But
Aspen just still kind of has that, like, slightly terrifying, slightly feral grin where, like, his fangs kind of poke out the top of his lip.
Airman, do you still have the decanter of endless water in your hand?
Technically, it's on my belt.
Okay, technically, I need you. Technically, hang on. I want to need you to. Well, we'll see.
My passive perception is a 25.
Yes.
It's a fucking that one, anyways. Get fucked.
As also,
No.
You start to reach for it as you just slap his head. Fine, it's not today, but I will.
Assuming you were going for the decanter there and nothing else.
Yeah. He was about to open his mouth and say something stupid, and it was like, nope, wasn't going for anything else. I realized no matter what I say in that standpoint, I would be wrong, and I'd rather be wrong about the decanter.
It just takes it off her belt. And just kind of holds it in front of him, like wiggling it. Like,
You tried to make me take that?
Why do you want it?
There's a cat. A stray cat that needs to learn its lesson.
Aspen just kind of rolls his eyes and, like, crosses his arms like, you know I can swim, right? I've been teaching
Oh,
Varys
it's not
how
you.
to swim, right?
It's not you.
This is not a toy.
It's not. I'm not.
This
I'm
was
not
given to
playing.
me by a goddess.
That's awesome. That
I
goddess is now
know.
going to be used to spray a cat that deserves it. His asshole name is Aspen. See, that's why his name is Ass. I'm going back to play with dead bodies as he just gets up and starts walking towards them.
No, you are not putting your hands in that dead body. You and I both know you are not good at dissecting.
I'm not dissecting. What? I'm not cutting it open. I'm just going to see if there's notes. So she did have some things. We put it in a pile. But no, we had to come out here. We got knighted, and I tried being cool, and I threw a sword at the ceiling, and then this asshole bit me with poison teeth. Since
Yeah, you
when
also
were
dropped
tieflings
me.
poisonous?
You dropped me.
I threw you in an expert fashion to a soft area.
You dropped me.
I threw you. There's a difference.
You dropped me.
Throwing means you're at accelerated speed, and I was aiming.
I went straight down.
You went to a couch. The couch was down.
Yeah, so you dropped me. You didn't throw me.
Poppy, you have anything to drink? Like liquor? Like something that could like make me forget? There's just a little bit of a chuckle.
But I have Siren in my bag.
We all doing Siren.
I was going to the other day.
Maybe
Decided
you
not to.
shouldn't do it then. If you're, who are you? What have you done with my airman?
Yeah, her eyes start to water a bit again.
What did I say?
It's fine. It's just kisses him on the cheek and goes up to like the the body.
I am so confused. He just turns and starts following you.
When Lettuce passes Aspen,
Oh.
Aspen will give him like a little bit of a low growl,
Oh,
like in his chest.
there's no walking by. As soon as he walks by, he's trying to just, you know, that little like push of the arm to try to like throw you off. I want to see if this beats your AC. Let's see. 22 hit.
Currently, yeah.
Please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So you don't
No.
fall, but there's one of those where he just shoves you and just like takes you a couple of steps over as he just walks by you.
Yeah. Aspen's like tail is like thrashing behind him, and he just has this like look on his face, like, oh, it's fucking on.
No teeth. You hear him whisper.
He'll just like, in a very comedic fashion, Aspen kind of just like bares his teeth and gives him a click as he like bites the air. But he as soon as Lettuce is kind of like out of earshot, he looks over at Max and like gives him a fond smile and a thumbs up.
Max
Right.
give a thumbs but back and just turns like didn't do anything.
Aspen will kind of like give a soft huff through his nose, but like roll his sleeves up, and does he have anything to help? Because I don't know what we're doing with the body, but
Well, we're about to find out. You both were doing stuff to searching the body before this happened, which we'll revert to in a moment.
Yeah, Aspen's just gonna like roll up his sleeves and like point to the other room like I'm gonna go. Just waits to see if anybody else is going to go with him or not.
I'm already up there.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
he's just gonna nod. Okay.
So I just want to confirm, only Aspen and Lennis were in there first, and now Aspen, Lennis, and Aramid are going to be going over the bodies. Anybody else doing that, or is everybody else doing something else?
Now Varys will just wave and be like, have fun.
Arabella's just gonna sit there, chilling out with everyone else.
Fiora has no interest in a dead body.
Max.
Not have interest in the dead body either.
All right. Then we are going to backtrack
Back
here
to
in
the
a minute.
theater.
Let's see. Well, we will backtrack, and we are going to. Okay, so Aspen, you follow Lennis in before all this was going on to check on the body, essentially. The doorway veiled in soft, translucent silk leads into Elowin's study. As you step inside, the sound of the forest dims, not vanishing but muffled, as if the room itself listens more than it speaks. Bookshelves curve along the walls, grown rather than built, filled with journals, handwritten copy tomes, scrolls bound nestly with silk cord. A wide writing desk rests near a window that looks over the distant waterfall, its surface scattered with ink pots, pressured leaves, and carefully folded letters written in several hands. One entire wall is layered in webbing, not furniture, but a living archive. Notes, maps, fragments of correspondence, a small keepsake are pinned gently into place, overlapping in patterns that only Elowin fully would understand. This room feels thoughtful, patient, heavy with quiet kindness and unfinished stories. Near the center of the room, laid carefully atop a reinforced table, rests the assassin's body, now completely wrapped in thick, stabilized silk. The webbing holds him immobile, preserved without cruelty. Beside the body lies a single object, a scroll bound with a worn leather strap, its edges softened with age. Lettuce walks over and takes a dagger out and begins to cut away the silk. The web parts cleanly, releasing the form beneath. The once deadly assassin is revealed once again, still, silent, and waiting. The body is lean and compact, built for speed rather than brute force. Even in death, there is a tension to him. Muscles held tight, posture rigid, as though his body never fully learned how to rest. His skin is the deep obsidian tone of the Underdark drow, marked with faint scars that don't look like battlefield wounds. These are older, corrective, the kind left behind by harsh training and even harsher expectations. The armor is fitted black leather, supple and well maintained. The leather is worn, soft from use, darkened with repeated oiling. Reinforced seams protect the ribs, shoulders, and the hips without adding any bulk. Every strap is positioned to avoid catching light or sound. You don't see any insignia, nothing ornamental, no mark of ownership. On his hands, his gloves are thin and flexible, fingerless at the tips. The pads of his fingers are rough with calluses. One fingernail is cracked and darkly stained. Discoloration has soaked deep, suggesting that maybe some sort of long-term exposure to alchemical substances rather than a single spill. His belt carries several small, well-organized pouches, each with a specific purpose. If you want to go through the pouches, we can go through that, but that's just at a glance. Those are the immediate things you find. You have two options. You can roll an investigation check of your own, or you can receive advantage or give advantage. Which would you prefer?
How high is Lennis's investigation?
I mean, you've seen the dude. How intelligent does he seem?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Um, I guess I will take the advantage.
All right, please roll me an investigation check with advantage.
Oh, lovely. Thanks.
16. Okay. Going through. Do you want to go through his belt? Was that where you're starting with?
Yeah, because I want to say, like, did we strip him?
You are stripping. You are kind of like going through your checking pot. If you want to strip, you can. If you want to just do a hand pat around the like for looking for pouches and things of that nature, you can do that.
Oh, Aspen is absolutely stripping them, like, completely down to their underwear. Like, he wants to take the armor, he wants to take the gloves, like, anything on them that is of use. Lennis will note that when they are, like, their skin is visible, Aspen does tense and gets a quick flash of an unreadable expression on his face, but steals it like almost immediately and just goes back to business.
Okay. Starting with the if you want to see if there's anything of use, the pouches on the belt may be a good place to start. The contents: a full set of blackened steel lockpicks, each filed to a slightly different profile. A coil of dark silk cord. It's very thin, but you can tell it can bear some weight. A small vial of clear, scentless oil. Dried strips of bitter fungus. A folded square of dark cloth. A pinch of powdered chalk mixed with ash. A simple iron ring worn smooth on the inside, with no engravings. Seems like everything here isn't anything like sentimental.
It's all utilitarian.
Mm-hmm. What garment would you like to start with next?
I want to see, because I have one of two minds for the chalk mixed with charcoal. It's either a component for something, or it's used very specifically for something. And I don't know if Aspen would know what it's used for.
Roll me roll me either wisdom or intelligence check. Straight roll.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do I get +3 because I'm within?
It's a saving throws, not ability checks.
Fuck. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Nice try.
It's still an 18.
Due to some of the things in your past, you will actually recognize this being used, as you yourself have used this. It's used to mark surfaces that are only visible up close because the ash and the chalk blends in with surfaces. It's a marking stone.
Got you. So it's kind of like for leaving like thieves' cant behind, or a like to mark a oh my god, a fucking, what is it called? A dead drop?
A dead drop, a trail, thieves' cant, a path, a mark to say this is the place. It could be used for all this. Basically anything you need to mark something with, this would be similar. It's very easy to make. It's hard to see unless you know what you're looking for.
Okay, cool.
You yourself have used this before.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Aspen is trying to go about this as like emotionless as possible. But his nervous tics do show through a little bit, mostly in like the flick of his tail, I would say. But he takes into account like everything, and I would say he puts it like lines it up on the side of like the body just to make sure he has inventory of everything.
Okay. What's the next article do you wish to look at? There's gloves, jacket, pants, shirt. Shirt really doesn't have any pockets, but you can still check just in case.
Oh, leaving no stone unturned. Probably want to go with hands first and then go to the jacket.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check with advantage for the hands.
Ooh, 24. Hello.
24. They seem to be handmade. Again, the fingertips are cut off, and you can see it's been very deliberate, of like with a knife, just a sheer cut right through. Worn, not expertly made. There's no hidden compartments or anything else to them.
Interesting. Yeah, Aspen will just kind of like neatly fold them up and place them beside the body.
Okay, go ahead and roll the investigation with advantage for the jacket.
That was almost a 20. Oh my god.
Almost a 20. 23. Okay. Jacket does seem to be used again. It's worn under the leather armor itself, kind of close knit, intertwined with it, stuffed into the pockets. You do see some folded like notes and papers, scraps of parchment, written in tight, efficient script. Do you read it right then and there, or do you put it into the pile?
I would definitely say probably read it now.
Okay.
Is it in common, or is it in like Elvish or Underspeak, anything like that?
It is straight common.
Interesting. I was not expecting that, but like, I'll take it.
So the scrap you find for note 1. Field directive. Watcher unit deployed ahead of schedule. Observation compromised by external variables. Termination authorized only if escalation threatens assets retrieval. Preserve viable specimens. I'm crinkling the second one. Asset evaluation. Subject performance exceeded projection. Structural endurance within acceptable loss range. Glyph stability requires adjustment before next deployment. That's all there is.
Aspen's shoulders kind of like hike up a little bit, like his hackles are raised.
Oh, you also got a 23. I don't mean to interrupt you. My apologies.
Go for it.
Let me just carefully stitched in the lining. You can see something reveals like a little stitched mark. It's nearly invisible unless the leather itself is like turned inside out. Angular threadwork forms a broken circle around a narrow, stabilized eye. The stitching is done in a matte black fiber, chosen specifically to disappear against the leather.
So is it like a emblem of an eye?
One could interpret it to be that.
Does it look familiar at all?
I would say roll me a history check.
This one I'm not good at. Yeah, 15.
I would say no.
Mm. Yeah. Aspen will point out the eye because he's not sure whether it's like something specific, like an emblem for a faction or a thieves guild or anything like that, or if it's like, because Aspen isn't really like arcane focused, whether it's like a, tracking piece of some sort, or if it's a kind of like a scrying eye, I guess. Just kind of points it out to Lennis and also hands him the 2 letters to read.
He starts looking at it, trying to see if he can guess. But go ahead and roll me investigation check with advantage for the pants. Natural 20.
Yeah! Let's go!
You find a third note. This one appears to be written hastily. Unexpected casualty among opposition. Outcome regrettable. However, subject shows promising compatibility. Transfer authorized.
Yeah, that's the... Oh yeah, you can bite them. Probably is what Aspen's like thought process is.
Looking
Yeah, he
through
kind of just...
the rest of the pants pockets, checking for anything else hidden, you find a smooth oceanic black stone. And at that moment, that's when we hear the yelling. And you kind of set that down and you kind of look out in there, and I'm going to say that's where the rest of that scene just kind of takes off.
Okay.
And now we are returning. Airmid, you see the body, you can see it wrapped in a web, you can see the notes and the stone, the individual's weapons, things of that on the counter.
Everything is laid out extremely neatly, like, just all lined up, very, like, evenly spaced in between everything. Everything is, like, folded neatly. It's very obvious that Aspen's done this before.
Mm-hmm.
I will say for those who were wanting the notes, they are all in everybody's journal. Usually be notes on Assassin. You have that. You have little bookmarks of both the emblem and each note that was found. As you enter in, that stone, as you kind of begin to kind of check it out again, Aspen, that's the last place you step up. You kind of pick it again. It's very smooth. You can tell it's like oceanic because it's just some sort of water was rushing over it to make it how smooth it is, and this black almost ore as it begins to warm
is
in
it a
your
fucking
hand.
ascending stone? I'm gonna sob. Yeah, Aspen will look to Airmed because she's in the room now. And just kind of like hold up the stone and be like, why is it vibrating?
Do I know it's a sending stone? Because I assume we have them in the elements.
If you assume you have in the elements, I'll say sure.
Fucking knew it.
That's a sending stone.
The warm is in your hands.
Right, okay. Ray the player has a question because, well, Ahmed knows about them. I don't. Do I know that if we listen to it, that we have to send a message back straight away? And if we do listen to it, does the other person know we've listened to it?
So I did a little bit of research into myself because while cast sending, the item itself specifies that you don't need to be familiar with the other person. So as of right now, which we can do a little, you know what? Let me confirm that right now, shall we? Let us confirm that. If people want to do a little research themselves and check out setting zones, from what I understand, you don't have to know the other person's side, and it doesn't tell you who they are at the end of the thing, because it doesn't specify.
Okay, so if we do listen to it, the other person knows that we have listened.
They know you have listened, but they don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm interpreting it right now.
That's similar to what I've just read.
If they're so, as a sender, it will notify who you are, but as a receiver, they don't.
Interesting.
So if I picked up the message, they wouldn't know that I picked it up, but they know the message has been picked up.
I'm double checking this. Okay. The recipient knows you. They automatically know the message is from you. Okay, recipients. Identity unknown. You don't automatically know who. Darkness is when you know the parallels. So I'm going to say no, it doesn't specify who's on the other line unless you speak.
That doesn't answer my question.
So your question is, if you answer it, they will know you answered it, but they don't know who answered it. If you respond, they'll know who you are and that you responded.
Okay. So I basically get to listen but don't say anything.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
As far as you're aware.
Okay. So here's a fun thing. I can listen to the message. And the other person will just know that the message has been received. However, if I respond, then they'll know that the person who's supposed to receive the message is not the one who listened or responded.
Aspen kind of pauses for a second. We never heard the assassin speak, right?
Nope.
Not that I recall.
Yeah, okay. Aspen will turn to Airmed and Lennis technically and just, do you have Speak with Dead prepared at all?
Lennis kind of
Yes.
well, he goes. He kind of just goes and holds up that scroll wrapped in leather. He kind of shakes it and he goes, "I just read the title of this. This is a Speak with Dead scroll."
Do you think we can cheat? We listen to the message, but we ask him a question. Have that response be given, basically tailor it a little bit so it sounds like they're replying. Would that work?
DM?
I want you to roll, but I'm not going to make you know it doesn't work that way. It's like casting a spell. You have to.
I was gonna
attend to.
say, it's like, as far as I'm
Yeah.
figuring out, it's like, even if the person who picks up has to respond. Doesn't matter about who's in the
Yes.
background.
Yes. It's not speakerphone. It's directly coming from your mind.
It
Oh,
may be
yeah,
a
I
sending
figured.
stone, but it's more like the dots and dashes.
Yes.
Like,
It was worth a shot, I
I like
figured.
it. I
but-
like it.
it was a
But
great idea.
it's just that I wouldn't really do the rule cool for that, but that's also a little bit broken for certain things, so that's why I'm holding off on that one.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Aspen will still ask the question because he
Yeah.
doesn't really know about any arcade shit, but he's like, oh, is this gonna work? Maybe, possibly.
Love where your mind is thinking. Doesn't work that
I
way.
say go for it. Out of character.
In character. Love how you're thinking. No! It's not how it works. If I pick it up, I have to respond. Well, I don't have to respond, but as in, like, nobody else could respond for me because I'm the one who picked up the message.
You will also know that they do expire if nobody picks up.
Doesn't it last
so
a
ex-
day?
I'm sorry?
Doesn't it last a day? The message?
Oh, I don't believe it does.
How long do messages last in sending stones?
You don't have to respond within the day. Doesn't really specify. I like it expiring.
Sending stones have a time limit.
You can only cast it once per day. That's the time limit it gives.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking.
I'm kind of giving
Okay.
it just a little spruce, so you only have a limited time to respond. Unless people like the idea of it just being unlimited, I'm okay with that. Just be in mind, if someone steals your sending stone, they can do that too. Do we want to?
I
Go ahead.
I think having that, once the day is done, the message is gone kind of thing.
Let's roll with that. We'll keep it as you can send it once and you can listen to it once per day. And if it's not that day, you lose it. All right, continue.
I think that seems fair. I am happy to pick up. I just will not respond.
It just might seem suspicious.
Maybe they're not much of a talker.
Aspen kind of just gives Airmid a little bit of like a flat look. If they have a sending stone, then this communication channel has been used before. They've responded before. If they don't respond now, it's going to look suspicious. And they might figure out that something is wrong. So, weigh the pros and cons of that. Do we want them... Obviously, I want to hear the message. Because that might give us information that we don't already have. But it comes at a risk of them realizing that we have information now. And they kind of technically know where we are. And we're going to put Poppy in danger.
Well, one of them ran away anyway. So for all we know, this message could actually be for us. Because if that one got away and told the others, and realized that we had this body that had this sending stone in its pocket, then maybe this message could just well be for us.
Aspen kind of like chews on the inside of his lip and looks to Lennis for his opinion.
I'd rather not lose the message than forever know, or forever not know what was on there, to be honest.
Fully agree. I'm gonna listen to the message.
It sounds like they already know about Poppy anyways, from what that one person said.
Mm-hmm.
makes me nervous.
Yeah, we kind of need to let Poppy know about that. They might want to move. Unfortunately. Do you
Aspen
listen?
kind of.
I
Oh yes, continue.
Aspen just lets out a resigned sigh and gives Ermed a nod.
listen to the message.
Experiment concluded successfully. Unexpected subject acquisition shows promising compatibility. Transport is underway. Convene at the Greenstone Crossing in 3 days. Lord Marion Lethwin requires your assistance. I'm sorry, your services.
Right. For the sake of notes, Greenstone Crossing in 3 days.
I can send it to you.
I was just about to ask.
Appreciate
Please
you.
put it in chat.
I try not to improv stuff like that, but then I'm like, fuck, what did I say?
Smart man.
Okay. I have to wait for a minute. Anyway, so that no matter what I say, nothing happens.
Yep.
So I wait for the minute. And once I'm sure the spell has like fizzled and I can't respond, I put the stone down on the table. Experiment concluded successfully. Unexpected subject acquisition shows promising compatibility. Transport on the way. Convene at the Greenstone Crossing in 3 days. Lord Marion Lethwin requires your services. Does that name for some reason rings a bell for me?
I'm gonna no, it does not.
No.
No,
Okay.
it does not.
I don't know why you did in my dumb brain, but
Unless I fucked up and made it too close to somebody's backstory, I don't believe I did. Well,
Not mine.
maybe did I?
Do any of our characters know the name?
Do you go out and ask everybody?
I mean, I was gonna be like, can I roll a history check?
You roll a history check. It's a high DC though. It's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I saw 20. I was like, dear God.
I was going to laugh hysterically.
Yeah, with the 6, no, her name does not recognize.
can I roll a history?
No, you would not know, just based on your past.
I would not know.
No.
Okay, because I was going to say, like, Anwen did never speak about a person like that, did they? Because I know Anwen spoke a little bit about, well, more than a little bit about their backstory to
If you
all of
want,
us.
you can roll a history check to see if you remember anything Anwen told you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. $17?
You don't recall her saying anything, but I mean, she knows quite a few nobles, quite a few lords.
Yeah.
I suggest we tell Poppy what's going on and ask if she has heard the name at all. Or Arabella, but I don't know if Arabella's gonna know this guy.
Is there anything else I need to have a look at?
I only just got to his pants, so I haven't taken off his socks or shoes yet.
Okay. Somebody mentioned something about, like, a stone and an eye or something?
Yeah, there's an eye sewn on the inside of his jacket.
If people want to see the image of it, again, it's in the journal. And it's be page 3.
It's under handouts.
Oh, well, for me... oh, yeah, I have it on folder handouts. My bad. If I can throw it in chat if people need to see it.
I'm trying to find my handouts.
So if you go to the bar that you have the chat, the combat encounters, all of that, you go into journal.
Yeah.
And then there's a little button that says handouts, and it's highlighted blue. You just click that, and notes on assassin is going to be right underneath that.
I don't have anything that says handouts.
Everyone should.
Why is it you that always gets fucked when it comes to the link?
Hang on. What is this? Figure ownership. Up. Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, everybody should, but I'll also do this. Do you see it now?
Oh, yeah.
For some reason. Does anybody else having an issue with it?
No, I see it just fine.
Anybody
No,
else?
I got it.
Okay, cool. Then I don't know why it was just on your side.
Okay. Does this emblem ring a bell? Because
I'm going to say no, it does not.
I was gonna say because the elements do keep tabs on things.
They do keep tabs on things. You want to roll a history check, you can, but it's no, you would not have seen this. But let's see.
Oh,
Even with the night
well,
26. Yeah, I know 26. That tells you. So think about this. 5 Element keeps tabs on a lot of guilds, don't they? Why aren't they keeping tabs on this one? Why haven't you seen this one? What does that mean? Like, you are sure with that natural 19 to 26 that you've never seen this.
Okay. I've never seen this.
Aspen will just kind of give you a nod.
No, that's the thing that's alarming me. I know for a fact I have never seen this. But the elements keeps track of guilds, of different religions, of different cults, of a lot of symbols. And I have never seen this one.
This is either a very new operation, or they've been hidden for a very long time. Because it's
Or
not...
the elements are turning a blind eye to this.
Aspen shrugs. What we do know is that they are conducting experiments. Whether it's on actual animals or were people. But it looks like this has been going on for a long time. Especially if everything is this smooth and coordinated. This isn't their first time doing this.
Poppy seems to be a font of knowledge, so maybe she might know.
We do need to let her know that the assassin that got away, the blonde one, the shaved head, mentioned her in the note. They do know of her, so she might be in danger. We need to warn her that they know about her, could be keeping tabs on her. Might be dangerous. Especially if we just walked into a landmine. Might have brought her into it.
What else do you need me to look at?
Shoes and socks, mostly. Going over, seeing if there's any brands, anything unusual marked in their skin. Things like that.
So an autopsy, essentially.
I mean, we're not going to cut them open.
Well, minus the cutting, I find an external autopsy.
You really want to cut people open.
Yeah, Aspen's gonna look at shoes, socks, and then like a general look on their body, and very specifically like opening their mouth, looking at their tongue, underneath their tongue, stuff like that.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check with advantage. Yes.
Wait, who rolls that?
Aspen was doing it, unless you guys choose otherwise.
Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
I think our bonus is the same.
+7.
Yeah.
Question. Have you ever stripped down and looked at a corpse like this before? Like, would you know
Yeah.
what to look for? And like,
Yes. Yes. Literally part of her training, yes.
but specifically, like, I'm asking as in, like, not, oh, you're looking at a corpse to look at it for medical reasons.
No, as in looking at it to analyze it to figure out what the hell is happening and any clues that you can find. Literally, like what you do in an autopsy.
Do you want
You check
to do-
everything. Well, that's where I would argue and be like, well, isn't that like technically medicine? But Asher is rolling it as
I'm rolling this investigation right now, yes.
an investigation.
So
Well,
do
tell
you
you
want to
what,
do it, or do you want me to do it?
technically speaking, Aspen had already started this. Ahmed would just be jumping in to help him out. So you roll with advantage.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Overall, checking the rest of the body. Socks, shoes, the skin itself. Shoes, nothing special, just your standard boot, smooth tread. With the leg wraps to help to hold them up tight, nothing on the socks. Body itself, besides the scars that I mentioned earlier, you do not find any tattoos, emblems, scars, anything other than just the natural training body type of a drow.
After, like, fully looking at everything, question, are their eyes closed?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Aspen will kind of like close up the webbing that Lettuce cut through as best as he can. To just make it a little bit more I don't know what the correct word would be. Respectful, I guess, is the
Sure.
best word.
Holding up appearances.
Yeah. Cause if Aspen was alone, he would not give a single fuck. But Ermed is in the room, so he wants to be like, I am a civilized human being who takes care of corpses. This is, yeah, that's what I do. But he lets the body be, and he's kind of like chewing on the inside of his cheek, just kind of like pacing a little bit in the room, just thinking.
What are you thinking?
I don't know much about magic or the arcane. But this has necromancer like written all over it.
How so?
In the sense of being able to change, I guess, having control over the life and death of a subject. At first, I was thinking maybe artificer, somebody smart, somebody that knows how to deal with, I guess, like aspects of physiology. Somebody that's done this before. Maybe an alchemist? Is he's kind of just like talking out loud. Like just rambling. Maybe an alchemist.
Do you remember what the School of Magic was? For that teleportation in the tree?
We don't know anything because Arabella never said it out loud.
I thought Arabella did say it out loud.
Nope, they kept it to
She
themselves.
never said anything.
I thought I
Said
did. I
nothing.
said everything that you said, I said back.
Did you?
I could have
I'm
swore.
pretty sure I did.
I'm okay with it. I'll allow it. It was conjuration. On the tree.
And it was
Yeah,
specifically
specifically
druidic.
through it.
Well, you assume it was druidic because it was on a tree. And they did roll really high. That's right. It was transported via plants.
Me as Ness has a theory, but Aspen has no fucking idea.
I will also say, just because, in case my descriptions were accurate enough, when you were cutting into the creatures, the blood wasn't tainted. They bled like all the other ones. They were just sewn in an odd way of like tucking in muscle, making muscle not sag and actually sewing it to build up armor, but they still were bleeding.
Druids are also very knowledgeable on medicine and physiology.
I've never really held a conversation with one, so I wouldn't really know. But I'll take your word for it. So say this person, whoever is conducting these experiments, is a druid of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know their MO. We don't know why they're doing this. But it seems very clinical, very strategic. This person knows exactly what they're doing, especially if they have units dispatched to take back their experiments, to gather intel. I don't think this lord that they mentioned is the one doing the experiments, but they might be providing financial aid or backing whoever is doing these experiments for their own gain. Obviously, I could be wrong. This is me just Thinking out loud. Just spitballing, really.
I think we need to speak out loud and spitball with the others. I don't know this symbol. I don't know this lord. I have no idea where the Greenstone Crossing is. But we have Poppy downstairs who's has knowledge on everything. Varys, who's got a lot of experience. And no idea about Fiora.
Considering she doesn't speak common, she looks very confused. I don't think she's going to know much about anything going on currently. You can definitely ask, but I don't want to confuse her more.
No,
or
I'm
get
just
her roped
thinking...
into something.
Well, that's her choice, but I'm just thinking, you know, she turned up in those woods. We don't know where she came from. She might know something, she might not.
Exhaust all possibilities. This is definitely not what I was expecting. I hope Anwen's okay.
I can try to call on the Anket again, I just don't know if it's gonna work.
Do you have
I can
something
try.
prepared?
Yes.
Why not try to talk to her? See if she's conscious.
I want to try a different spell. Because it's very, very difficult. Because sending cannot work if they're just on a different plane. There's another spell called Scrying, where I can see and hear her. But again, it has to be on the same plane.
I don't think she's on a different plane.
Well, the wonderful thing about scrying is that while it does have a cost effect, one of the things is 1,000 gold pieces worth of holy water, and I have a decanter of endless holy water. So I can try scrying so I can see and hear where she is. See if she's alive. And I can also try sending.
Any means necessary. We need to know if she's alive, if she's conscious, if she's being held hostage, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it takes.
Okay. But I still think we need to go downstairs and talk to the others.
We should do that now, while the information is fresh. Let everybody know what's going on, ask the right questions, and then try to contact Anwen.
Or I guess we go downstairs and we tell the others everything that we found.
Espen's also going to bring the coat with him to show everybody the emblem. But after that's done, he's absolutely taking the armor and everything.
Sure, that's easy enough to do. All right. You head back over to the rest of the group, and I'm going to say that is exactly where we're going to end off, as we were right on time. So I will say thank you so much to Chet for being here, hanging out, whether you were new or have been here for a while. I always appreciate you guys being here and sharing the story we create with you. Thank you to my players for helping me create a story together. And I hope all of you will check us out on YouTube for 20 Sides of Failure on Tuesdays when we upload the live stream. If you weren't able to catch it all, or you want to kind of catch up on what's been going on. Other than that, we will see you next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that, I'm going to say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Your boyfriend's a bitch.
I was gonna say that.